The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that after many years of playing a famous role on the small screen, actress Katherine Kelly Lang has finally officially left the cast of B&B. This information immediately surprised and stirred up the audience. Because she was considered the soul of the film through a series of dramatic and climaxing events related to the character Brooke Logan. Katherine Kelly Lang's departure can be seen as a major turning point, opening up a new direction for the plot. Below are a series of outstanding details along with specific speculations and analysis about this feverish event. Katherine Kelly Lang officially leaves B&B News, causing a stir. Rumors about an actor leaving the bold and the beautiful have been simmering for a long time, especially when the producer is said to be changing the cast, making room for new faces. Fans initially expected characters like Sheila or Luna to be the ones to pack up and leave, because a series of plot points showed that their roles might stop. But in the end, it was Katherine Kelly Lang, who played Brooke Logan, who said goodbye. The surprise of the audience. Katherine Kelly Lang has been attached to this series for so long, so the thought of her suddenly leaving always shocks the audience. Many people also think that B&B will lose its essence without Brooke, a character who plays a key role in many relationships. No longer a rumor or a hint. The network has confirmed that the actress will not appear after the next few episodes. This confirmation is even more noteworthy because no one could have imagined how dramatic the script for Brooke's farewell would be. Will the departing character Brooke Logan die of drug overdose? Many people are curious about how the screenwriter will handle this legendary character. Leaked news said that Brooke Logan will pass away tragically, and the cause revolves around drug overdose combined with alcohol. The latest footage shows Brooke's daughter Hope being shocked to find her mother dead in bed. Police arrive at the scene and reveal that Brooke had been using drugs and drinking heavily. This is a huge shock for a character who has always portrayed herself as a strong, resilient woman on screen. Brooke had a mental breakdown because she couldn't get back together with Ridge. This couple has always caused turmoil with a series of complicated relationships between 3 people and 4 people. The final breakup left Brooke in a deadlock. In addition, the liver disease mentioned before made her health worse when she abused alcohol and drugs. The most shocking detail was that Brooke secretly used drugs. Up to now, the audience rarely saw this character involved with illegal substances, so her sudden fall was extremely shocking. Is that the most reasonable explanation for the author's desire to push the plot to the climax of tragedy? Hope's reaction. The most painful person after Brooke's death, the person who directly witnessed Brooke's passing, was her daughter, Hope. The scene where this precious daughter discovered her mother lying dead in bed would be the scene that pushed her emotions to a climax. The ultimate pain. Hope has long considered her mother as a spiritual support. Brooke's image in the film is often by her children's side, protecting them from storms. Now, witnessing a weak Brooke collapsing due to drugs, Hope will have to face a complete collapse. Unanswered questions. This painful death will raise a series of questions for Hope. Why did her mother get involved in drugs? Was there someone behind the scenes pulling the strings or accidentally pushing Brooke to the brink? One detail that has fans talking excitedly is whether Hope will blame Ridge for everything. Obviously, her mother's suffering and breakdown stemmed largely from her broken relationship with Ridge. Fans are eagerly waiting to see Hope's next reaction and actions, as well as the direction the script will develop her relationship with Ridge. Sheila, Luna, and the change of blood of B&B. Many people think that Brooke's departure will pave the way for other characters to stand out more, especially Sheila and Luna. Sheila, the archenemy. This character has been controversial because of too many crimes. Many people believe that she should have been the one to go instead of Brooke. However, the producers can see that Sheila's drama is still strong enough to keep the audience, so they chose her to stay. Luna is a new character who quickly gained attention. If Katherine Kelly Lang leaves, the position of central woman in the script can be taken on by Luna or another face. The producers are trying to renew the plot, focusing on youthful, fresh elements, creating more opportunities for new characters to shine. Consequences for the remaining characters when Brooke, a pillar of the family and an important character, passes away. Who will become the main character that dominates the story? Ridge and late regrets. The relationship between Ridge and Brooke is the soul of The Bold and the Beautiful. From adultery, divorce, reunion to dramatic jealousy, this couple has attracted audiences for many years. Brooke's sudden departure will certainly leave Ridge feeling empty and guilty, and could cause a complex series of psychological developments in the upcoming episodes. The Forrester and Logan families. Brooke's important role in both the Forrester and Logan families has had a major impact on both sides. Brooke's confidants will simultaneously collapse, leading to increased conflict or hatred. Hope takes responsibility and changes. There's no denying that Brooke's death forces Hope to grow up, both mentally and physically. She may be angry, want justice, or get even with Ridge. This will trigger a new chain of events with great impact, possibly dragging many other characters into the tragedy. Predictions about the upcoming script: the investigation of the cause of death. Although the leak shows that Brooke died of a drug overdose, the screenwriter may create more twists. Is there an element of being harmed? Does someone benefit if Brooke is gone? Soap operas always leave room for twists when needed. Hope's role in revenge or truth-seeking. The obsession with losing her mother could turn Hope into a more complex character with a dark, spiteful mood, especially towards Ridge or those she believes indirectly caused Brooke to sink deeper into despair. Sheila and Luna in the power struggle. When drama queen Brooke is absent, will Sheila take advantage to dominate, and what prominent role will Luna have? The producers can build a new conflict storyline, replacing Brooke's influence with Sheila's dark plots, or a mysterious story related to Luna. In general, Katherine Kelly Lang's departure from The Bold and the Beautiful brought a big shock to both the crew and loyal audiences for many years. However, the death of Brooke Logan in the film is also an opportunity for filmmakers to recreate a new breath of life, arranging unexpected developments. Fans are holding their breath to see how the screenwriter will leave a gap or launch a series of shocking details, leading the story in a completely new direction. The drama is still ahead, and Brooke's death certainly marks a new and tumultuous chapter for B&B. More importantly, this death leaves countless questions. Can Hope overcome the tragedy? Or will she continue the cycle of fighting in her mother's place? Will Ridge live in torment or rise up to face his sins? Will Sheila and Luna become the next focus? Everything will gradually become clear in the upcoming episodes, promising a series of hot and surprising developments for the audience. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that a tense psychological and emotional battle is taking place between the three characters Luna, Will, and Electra. While the appearance of Sheila promises to push the situation to a dramatic climax. The origin of Luna's feelings for Will. From the first meeting, Luna had a crush on Will. However, at that time, everyone mistakenly thought that Will was Luna's half-brother, making her unable to express her feelings. When the truth was revealed, Will and Luna were not related by blood. Luna pursued him even more fiercely. It was the initial misunderstanding that made the story complicated, sowing the seeds for dangerous situations later. Will devoted all his love to Electra, and so did Electra. Their relationship is considered destiny when both of them went through many difficulties but always stood side by side. Electra is carrying lingering fear and trauma due to the threat of Remy Price. Remy's fake tricks and threats have made Electra confused and lose confidence. Although she loves Will, she is not ready to officially commit right now because her mind has not fully recovered. Realizing that Electra is hesitant, Luna takes advantage of Will's emotional void to intervene. She wants to turn Electra's confusion and fear into a springboard to seduce Will. Feeling the threat from Luna, Electra bluntly asks Luna to stay away from Will. Electra believes that she and Will have a strong bond that no one can easily break. She does not want the killer to disrupt her life. Being treated harshly by Electra, Luna reveals more and more her ambition to possess. Instead of backing down, she wants to prove that no one can hinder her intentions. Sheila is at risk of losing her husband because of troubles related to her niece. With nothing left to lose, Sheila is willing to risk everything to support Luna, hoping to gain benefits or resolve personal grievances. If Sheila truly allies with Luna, the pair could become extremely scary. Sheila is not afraid to go beyond the point to achieve her goals. The combination of two calculating women will push the story into dangerous territory. Danger is imminent. Will is aware but is caught up in the game. Will knows Luna is dangerous. He is not blind to the fake sweetness. Will knows that Luna has had dark actions since arriving in Los Angeles, even being involved in some serious incidents. Amidst the romantic scene at the restaurant, Luna openly flirts with Will. When Elektra is called in for an urgent job, Luna becomes more proactive, making brazen and provocative offers. Will stands firm in his stance. Despite Luna's attempts to entice him, he clearly expresses his love for Elektra, not blaming Luna for the past bloodline confusion, but also not accepting her. How far does Luna's plan go? When Will firmly refuses, Luna tries the secret sex partner trick, arousing his temporary desires or playing on his weak instincts. Fans question whether Luna is willing to set up a scene, put drugs in his drink, or find a way to make Will lose control to get him into bed. This not only destroys the relationship between Will and Elektra, but also makes Luna's character even more terrifying. From the beginning, Elektra has hinted that Luna is a murderer. Although it is not clear what crimes Luna has committed, her shady actions in Los Angeles are ringing alarm bells. Could Will or Elektra become the next victim if they stop Luna? The big question for Will: does he have the courage to avoid temptation? Although his love for Elektra is deep, Will is also a man with inner conflicts. If Elektra is not ready to go further, can he waver before Luna's deliberate seductive gestures? Pressure from two sides. On one side is Elektra, who needs his protection and waiting, but is mentally traumatized. On the other side is Luna, who actively attacks, promises all the drama, and is even ready to destroy his happiness. Will's mind is even more tormented because he does not want to hurt Elektra, but also has to face Luna's increasingly dangerous tricks. What direction should Elektra take? Stand up to protect love. Elektra clearly understands the dangers from Luna. But because of Remy Price's threats, she has not dared to be decisive on all fronts. However, Elektra also knows that if she hesitates, Luna will have more opportunities to interfere. Confronting Luna head-on could have dire consequences. Elektra may need to enlist the help of friends, family, or even the police if Luna is truly on the verge of violence. How far will Sheila go to help Luna? The price: Sheila's involvement could land her in trouble with the law. But with nothing to lose, Sheila may do anything to help Luna. If Sheila and Luna are on the same page, they could set up vicious traps, from ruining Elektra's reputation to eliminating Elektra altogether. There seems to be no limit to the level of evil in this war. The plot of the three characters Will, Elektra, and Luna continues to escalate. Will Will be able to keep the fire burning for Elektra? Or will he slip with Luna? Bloody danger. The hints of murder keep the audience in suspense. If Luna is pushed to the edge, she may choose violence. Furthermore, Sheila could be the link that decides the tragedy of the story. This character did not appear directly in the latest story, but is still the one behind the obsession with Elektra. Remy could suddenly return, cooperate with Luna or Sheila for his own benefit. In short, The Bold and the Beautiful is showing an increasingly tense plot. Luna, with her desire to possess Will at all costs, could reveal the darkest plots. Elektra and Will have to stand firm together, or fall into the trap of temptation and violence created by Luna and the help of Sheila. Everything is still unknown, but fans believe that the upcoming developments will be extremely dramatic, igniting uncompromising confrontations in the world of The Bold and the Beautiful.